senior's gonna die in prison if we don't have a case. Priorities.
What the? You scared everyone in the house, including the dogs. Hello, my name is Shantel from Shantel. It's probably sorry. The time the reaction starts is in the description. This is How to Get Away with Murder 504, called It's Her Kid 504. Sure. I do have intro comments. Well, also though, I should say, I'm pretty behind on these, I know. I'm recording this before I've even edited 503. So, I'm going to be behind for a while because I'm in the process of packing and stuff like that. All my time has to be dedicated to other things, so I just don't have a lot of time or any time really to devote to this. So I'm very behind on my channel right now, but I'm trying to catch up. Playing catch up isn't fun. I feel like I've been playing catch up all summer because there was always something that was happening that would be putting me behind. It's her kid. Okay, whose kid? Anyway, I wrote down Bonnie/anime dinner. I was probably gonna say something about dinner, but I don't remember at this point, so I guess it didn't matter. I will say though, something that is very, very sad is Bonnie had a line that was like, if he had seen what was in my file, he'd want nothing to do with me. And I just thought that was sad. And I don't remember if I said it last episode, but I thought it was sad. What a way to think about yourself. Actually, now that it's on my mind, this is kind of unrelated, but it's something else that I share this feeling about. You know, you listen to something, you're like, wow, it is so truly sad that this person thinks or feels this way. 2 times that pop into my head where I felt this feeling, they both involved Jhené Aiko, probably like 5 years ago. For some reason, those are the most recent memories of having that feeling for me. But one of them was listening to the song Brave by Jhené Aiko. Just so brave. Don't go crazy for loving me. I was like, wow, I think that it's really shitty that she thinks this way about herself, or that anyone thinks that way about themselves. I don't know. And there's another one, I think it was called Drunk Driving, but it's been so long since I've heard that song, I don't even remember. But I think it was Drunk Driving by her also that made me feel that feeling. Or Don't Ollie Flirts. Must be because Oliver is a bit flirtatious. I know we always coin Connor as a flirtatious one because he is and is a bit more promiscuous, and whether that be because of his confidence or because of his looks, I don't know what it is, but we all know, or we've heard Oliver say stuff about himself, not thinking that he's cute, you know, insecure things, and lacking that confidence that Connor very easily possesses. But anyway, I must have wrote that down for some reason. It's funny that Michaela is a queen of cock, but she is, I don't know. I was going to talk about Laurel first, but I accidentally jumped into Michaela instead. And I have to use the restroom, so let's hurry up these things. She does whatever she feels as though she has to do to make it ahead and to survive in a career path that is very competitive and requires a lot of finesse and skill and requires being a shark. Requires sharkness. It's a Grey's Anatomy thing. They use that word a lot, calling each other sharks. Anyway, but at the same time, this cunning and this attitude, this kind of, I do what I have to do in order to get where I need to be or want to be, it's not really doing the best for her in terms of her friendships and, you know, people liking her. The drive, first of all, is something that can intimidate people, and this is generally speaking, I'm not even necessarily in that instance speaking of Michaela. We see these people who are very ambitious and have very high drives and work ethics, and then we see them being so isolated from everyone else, because unless you know someone who shares that drive and who has the same amount of ambition, it's such a fast moving lifestyle and it's such a busy lifestyle unless you find someone who can understand that it's literally a lifestyle. But unless you can find someone who can understand that, then, you know, you don't have anyone. That drive in itself is an alienating factor, and then if you combine that with the fact that she will not hesitate to do whatever she has to do, including hurting other people or doing things that will put others behind in order for her to continue to move up, find those two things kind of makes for this recipe where nobody wants to with you. I hope that this sadness that she's experiencing and this loneliness will force introspection, will force her to look at herself and be like, is this the type of person I want to be? Is this the type of life that I want to live? Do I want to be here 20 years from now and be alone as hell because, you know, no one wants to be with me or be around me? I hope she either finds someone who is fine with her drive as well as this, it's not even a self-preservation. It's just, I know sometimes this thing happens where I can't remember the words that I'm looking for. Anyway, I hope she either finds someone or looks in and changes some stuff about herself. So the last thing I was going to say is that if Laurel continues with this whole baby talk for the rest of the damn time that we see her, I'm going to throw some shit. Because we're seeing them in those damn flash forward flashbacks. And she's still talking in that damn baby voice 3 months later. If I have to put up with a month more of hearing her talk like that to her child before the season finale, the winter finale, and then some, no, no, not my thing.
Anyone seen my husband?
So, no flashback? Okay, it froze. But, for real, no flashback? Oh, shit, I'm an idiot. I didn't even turn on my screen recording. This whole thing is a mess. You know, I really do miss the format where they would switch back and forth between the current and the future. I miss that format.
I'm so happy you're here. Oh, you know what? This is stupid. I should go. No, stay. Get out of here. Everything okay? Yeah.
Who's your sister?
How the hell do you still have Denver's files?
I'm a detective. I follow leads.
No, you don't know anything. Alejandro, baila con ella. No. I'm just here to watch. Alejandro's the best.
Dance with her.
There. You two go.
Dance with her.
I'll be over here.
Baila con ella. Do it. All right, fine. Don't do it. Whatever.
Her sister is trash. She probably sold the baby for smack.
It's her kid, Annalise.
For a kid who was a product of rape. Get out of your head and in your body.
Dance, ho. Be happy. Live, honey. Thrive. I'm thriving just watching you thrive. Thrive, yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. She looks good. Mama looks good. She looks so good. Thrive, mama. Thrive, baby. Thrive.
Here, you went drinking with her? I drank to get over her. Then I went to Asher's. What? I didn't see him. Frank stopped me. Why was Frank at Asher's? Starting today, we are going to be good people who respect boundaries
They
and
are
focus
not
on our
good people.
abstinence.
Bonnie Winterbottom,
Ron, please stand up.
will you please make our relationship official by signing this HR form?
I hate you.
Since I have the job, I see no
Wow.
reason why we can't go public.
Wow. It's funny, I don't even remember his name. I think it's Ron Miller or
Great.
something. But I can hardly remember his name, and I ship it very hard.
Yes, baby.
I'm like, yeah, Bonnie and that
File
dude
this
with the beard.
case. Did you
Rewind.
forget?
Julie Winterbottom. Okay, not the twin. Oh, he's left-handed. Hey, Daddy. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
You just made...
I have no clue what's gotten into me. It's that nerdy thing I mentioned where I noticed like handedness and what side things are on. I don't know. consensual, cognizable. Oh shit, she has
Check your text.
her file in
I'm
her
about to make
purse.
this funny.
Even more reason, look.
Glad you're back in time to meet Ruth Stevenson.
Pleasure to meet you.
And my God, you are even more lovely in person than on the news.
Thank you.
Now your hair is different than last I saw you.
Don't touch it.
Is it real?
Don't
What the hell are
touch
you doing?
it.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, it's just so gorgeous.
You don't have to touch it to know that.
Oh, don't. I knew that was coming.
It was a compliment. How about we go and get some coffee?
Can I ask you a question?
Ooh, girl.
Something about that ninny out there.
Exactly. How are you okay representing someone like that?
Well, being clueless doesn't make our money less green.
Our money comes directly from the exploitation of poor black and brown people.
And
Wait, you're Professor Keating's Bonnie.
Excuse me, she's her own Bonnie.
Right. I'm sorry, it's just, Michaela Pratt mentioned you once.
What'd she say about me?
So how's everything in my bonbon's life going?
Don't call her that.
I'd
How?
like to know what's going
Sorry.
on with you. Maybe this is gonna be weird to say, but I do think about us. So sometimes Bonbon. Like, I don't know, maybe if I had messed things up or if I was smarter,
Fair.
I don't know, maybe we'd still be a thing.
I don't think though.
You're just tired. I know how you can sign the Ruthie's Burgers account.
that account went bye-bye. The second white tears touched Annalise's hair.
Listen, when I worked there, the handbook said we had to take a break every 3 hours. Please press count.
This is not funny. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't think that what you hear. It's just me and my dogs.
How does pointing out our potential client's illegal activity help us woo her?
We can use it to blackmail Ruthie into hiring C&G.
Annalise's hair.
Unethical.
When I worked there, the handbook said we had to take a
Unethical.
break every 3 hours, except they made us clock out for that time.
If, and I mean if we do this, I need proof of those violations.
Unethical.
Time cards, pay stubs, employee statements. Can you turn nothing into something?
She's so pretty.
Of course.
What beautiful women. It's nice when I know a beautiful women.
I'm just gonna need some time.
There is no time. Our entire defense, you getting a chance to get out of here, rests on one question. Did you understand that killing Gerald Rhinoff was wrong? The only right answer is to say you didn't. Right? You think long and hard about how you want to answer it.
I had my assistant internet search why one should never touch an Afro-American's hair. And
Thanks.
My God, I had no idea it was such a faux pas.
Well, we all need to live and learn. Which brings us to our pitch. Ms. Price has the research, so I will cede the floor to her.
Right now, the world sees your family as the problem. To be more specific, that you are the problem.
I'm sorry. Did you beg me to come back here so that more of your employees could insult me?
Let Ms. Price finish.
It's not funny. Sorry.
In your resignation, you'll state that as CEO, you know all the best changes start at the top. And you show you mean it by making me the face of your legal team. An African American.
You can't seriously support this.
I can and I do.
I stayed up all night collecting pay stubs, timesheets.
Did you honestly think starting a new attorney-client relationship with blackmail was a good idea?
I was doing whatever it takes to get the job done.
Except I got the job done the right way.
What was this for?
I was testing you into the boring, back-breaking grunt work real lawyers do to build cases. And look at that. You did it.
Does this mean you don't hate me anymore?
Yesterday I hated you at 10. Today, you're an 8.
I like Tegan more and more. Kayla.
Better not still be hacking, you know who. Let's see what's in my file.
You got in. What does it matter?
Can I check mine next?
And yell it. All she does is lie.
Did you alert any of the guards to
I
your mental
really
distress?
hope
I told him I wanted to see the doctor.
it's not revealed
I
that
told
he's not going to be
him I felt
freed
like my heart was beating too fast.
and doesn't
They
lose
told me
it
no.
during this.
His brain was coming through his skull, and I thought I knew him.
And in that moment, did you understand what you did was wrong?
Maybe.
I just remember I wanted a slice of cake.
Listen up. The judge made her decision
Didn't go
due
where
to
I
your motion
expected
and
it.
successful
Yes,
psych eval. We won a battle, but not the war.
Please don't go
The
off
trial
on
is
her
Monday,
in
and I'll
front
need for
of
all of you to
everyone.
work your asses off until then. Especially you, Mr. Walsh.
Don't.
Congratulations. You'll be my second chair.
Congrats. Maybe now is not the best time.
Hey,
Okay, well,
Do
at
you just
least
enjoy lying to us?
they went into the privacy of the office, kind of.
You called President Hargrove and you told her to let me back in.
You failed out, Connor. In what world does the same school let you back
That's
in?
why I asked you to your face for the truth.
You came crying at my doorstep last year saying you were suicidal.
Yeah, because I needed some help.
Well, and I gave you that help. That's all I ever do for you.
Why? Why though? I mean, why did you pick me for the K5 to begin with? You always have a reason for everything, so why me?
You know what? This is your mess, and I'm gonna let you handle it.
No, just answer the question. Why me?
You know what? I'm trying to change the damn world here. Literally. I'm Martin Luther damn King trying to blow up the entire justice system.
And I'm trying to help you do that. Ask anyone out there. I wrote up that motion for the judge.
Me? No, you're bringing me your little bitch boy problems just like everyone else out there. You want me to save the world and be nice at the same time. Well, that's not me. And shame on you if you haven't figured that out yet. Mr. Maddox, you're now my second chair.
Mr. Maddox is about to be an enemy of the K4 real quick.
You were looking for me?
oh,
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Why are you looking so serious? Sit down, boss. You can't come home with me. Well, you don't want me living with you? Saying the judge is going to place you in a mental facility. Duty history. He's got his own private bathroom. No bars on the window. And you get your own room, too. The food's pretty good. I get to see you. Yeah. That's a win in my book.
I don't want to see my baby crying, and that phone is being a nuisance again. Turn it off, somebody, please. Oh, not my baby. We've never seen Nick cry like this, and it's messing with me. It's messing with me. I don't. Hey. Oh, my baby.
Let's just move on before anyone gets hurt.
I haven't decided yet.
I got the DNA test results for the kid.
She also left-handed?
Gives you permission to go public with our relationship.
She's also left-handed? Oh, she's also
Gives
left-handed.
you permission to
Daddy.
go public with our relationship.
Denver had files on you. They said your baby's alive. There's a man the right age. Is with Julie, but then the DNA didn't match.
No.
Said he destroyed the file.
I know.
Not the crying face. Stop. LIZA!
Why didn't he? This is not my decision. You're allowed to feel nothing. Right. Forget all of this and just
My baby. Why?
be where you are. Or we can find him. I'll be here either way, whatever you want. I'm here.
I love them so much. Stop me the crying face though, because that hurts me.
To the dance floor. Oliver to the dance floor. Come on, folks. Let's
My chest isn't doing good things for me right now. So we know Bonnie's Bonnie. Bonnie's not Julia.
Michaela, let's all call him. He has to be close.
I was wondering because, no, hold on, honey. Hold on, honey. Why do you... Because, okay.
Hey, it's me.
There was
are you still here?
Question as
I
to
haven't seen you, so can you call me as soon as you get this?
whether or not
Thank you.
Nate. Okay. No, not again. God, seriously. Look, this thing here says Billy confides in Annalise. That's definitely Nate, baby. We all make mistakes. I'm just saying whoever typed that made a mistake. And can someone let them know that they made a mistake? Because I don't know how. I think it was 502. Yeah, it was Whose Blood Is That? Michaela came in the bathroom and was asking Bonnie, have you heard from Nate? Or like, she asked about Nate twice. And the fact that, and Bonnie was low-key suspicious about her answer regarding Nate. I don't trust this show because if it's showing us people, right now it's looking like, oh, something happened to Oliver, oh, something happened to Nate, which leads me to believe it's neither of them. Looks like next episode, Bonnie's gonna be really going through it. So it turns out little heroin addict boy is not how to get away with murder, because technically I'm caught up now. Oh yeah. Tumblr isn't the place for how to get away with murder. Twitter is. Only thing I see on Tumblr is Jack Falahy. That's it. That's it. Really. Okay, so does this mean that there's still the possibility that Gabriel is Bonnie's son? So my thing is, I hope they don't pull any ridiculousness like, oh, guess what, Connor is Gabriel's son. Wait, no. Connor is Bonnie's son. I know what I meant when I said it. Frank is really good at lying out of his ass. Good, but for him. Oh, if they don't get Tegan a new hairstyle, I'm tired of these. I know it was brief, but first of all, I don't understand why we put people's hands in other people's heads without asking them for permission, you know, to invade their personal space, first of all. And then, like, why is it? Well, I know why, but the point is, I'm saying it's ridiculous that it's the norm for it to happen to people who have hair that isn't like 1A hair, like i.e. people of color, most specifically black people, more specifically than that, black women with natural hair. It's like, don't touch the hair. Don't touch the hair. It's no. And I mean, without knowing any better, someone would think that it's a compliment. Like, oh my god, your hair. It's like, don't touch my hair. Get your fingers out of my curls. Nasty. No, I'm just kidding. When people are different than you and you are curious about those people or about a person's hair, especially if their hair is different than yours, it is important, yes, that you have that curiosity, but it is also important to respect that person. Like, don't just go up. In general, I wouldn't just go up and put my hands in someone's hair that I don't know. People will just come up to me and put their hands in my hair without asking. And I'm like, yeah, but why are you doing that? Because I don't want you to put your hands in my hair. They are oh, I cursed. They are beautiful. I just retweeted a picture of Conrad. Whoa, her real name's Carla, or Carla, I don't know which one it is. I don't know, it's Matt and Asia / Aja. I've always said Asia. So that picture is popping. I don't think anyone from my YouTube, except for maybe like 2 people, follow me on Twitter. It's because I don't boast my Twitter out there. No, I don't put my Twitter out there. And this time, they didn't even have a flash forward Your hair is different than last time I saw you. Is it real? That whole thing. That whole thing. Next episode seems like it's going to be intense. No, she's her own body. God, this season is... I'm in pain. Oh, my back. Annalise, Tegan, and Gabriel all rocking purple for Spirit Day. Huh. And that's from Pete. That's from the showrunner of this show. I like it. Annalise saying, "What the hell are you doing?" as some lady. I'm good. But that scene where Connor and Annalise were arguing, very intense. Oh, I have a lot of feelings. Ugh. This show messes with me too much. I swear, I'm not ready for a main character death. Don't, please. You don't have the right to mess with anyone else's trauma. That stuck out to me. I think I'm gonna edit it out, but... Billy and Liza this episode. And Viola. But mainly Billy and Liza. They really, stop. People keep making fun of Michaela. It's not funny. Let's not laugh. I love my kids. Why did you spell Wes's name with 2 S's, honey? I know it's probably just a coincidence, but that whole thing where Bonnie, where Ron was like, "Can you sign this consensual form agreement thing that says that our relationship is consensual?" And I was like, consent, consent. And in the camera shots, how they were emphasizing on the words consensual, consent, da da da. And I'm like, there goes that damn emphasis on consent that I was talking about, I think, literally in 502. There has been a stress on consent for Bonnie's character. I'm realizing I'm a grown woman. I'm capable of making adult decisions. Her consent was made very clear, and she still retains her ability to consent, even though she has a past of assaults that took her consent and turned it into garbage, into trash. Just Roger Robinson. Who's that? Because that's who this episode was dedicated to. Roger Robinson, that's the guy. I'm sorry, I just hit enter, but I realized who it was. That's the guy who played Annalise's father. I am correct. Damn. I was wondering how they were going to do that. God, please don't ever let Cicely Tyson die. Please, I swear to God, I'll be heartbroken. Michaela is people have been using the word obsessed to describe Michaela towards Tegan, and that's what I keep seeing on Twitter. Oh, so twins play Christopher. Them little cute babies don't really look like Wes, but it's okay. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. Like, it's not a big deal to me at this point in time. Oh, so it said that it looks like, there have been people saying that it looks like Oliver is wearing traditional Filipino wedding attire. I would love to pronounce that, but I feel like I'm gonna butcher it. So, in the meanwhile, when I'm editing this, I'll see this and I'll be like, oh, let me go look up and see how that's pronounced. But for now, it's just gonna be on the screen. Yeah, I'm not giving up on us. Poor baby. I'm sorry. Michaela has been making it into a lot of my commentary recently. Okay, well, I guess this is for me for now, for this week, for this, whatever. If I miss anything, it'll be in next week's intro comments. I already mentioned that these I might be behind for a while because packing. stuff. Yeah, thank you for watching LIZA, but if you liked it, be sure to check out my channel playlist or description, see what other shows I watch, what else I do, subscribe. If any of those things interest you, comment if you want to, share this with anyone you may want to see it. There's a bell to turn on post notifications because sometimes my videos don't notify people that I posted. No. It's problematic though. My email address is here on the screen. Hope everyone is having a wonderful existence, and I guess that brings me to bye. This thing isn't loading. I literally restarted my computer so this thing would load, and it didn't. Dead, bitch. Oh god. Oh, long titty no nipple having this bitch. Oh, that wasn't good.
I was just trying to keep up with you. You're not close to keeping up with me. I should have protected him. I don't want to be next to someone else. Hey, Miss Castillo, one moment.
Oh, he's left-handed. Hey, Daddy. Sorry.
The behavior that you exhibited was whore-like. The whore jumped out.
I'm so sorry.
And then it jumped back in.
I don't know what's gotten into me.
But it's like one thing after another. This is a bananas day.
Bananas. That's not funny.
Said, let's see what the boxer's got.
Yes.
It tastes like ass.
See, irresistible charm is precisely why I want you to join me and Mrs. Stevenson for a potential client that I see you're already enjoying.
It tastes like ass.
See,
Eggs.
irresistible charm.
Shop, I'm getting the tire patched. I'm inside doing paperwork. And this old guy, I held the door for it, comes back inside. And he's like, hey, is that your black car? And I'm like, yes, sir. You need me to move it? And he's like, no, I just hit it. And I'm like, oh.
Oh.
Cool, thanks for telling me. So, the side that I have that damage on... Hey. Hello? No? Did you call my phone?
Flashback.
I'm crying and that phone is being a nuisance again. Turn it off, somebody, please. Sorry. Yeah, okay. I had a phone at some point here, not long ago, and now it's gone. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved. Where's my phone? I can talk to my baby. Hey, sweet girl. Where did my phone go? Because I just had it. It's under this book, isn't it? It was. Who? 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 Ouch. Oh, shit. We're seeing them in those damn flashbacks. I love to stare so deep in your eyes. Touch on your mama every time. Where do you want to go? 1, 2, 3, down in a row. What did the mood do? We have to explain. Oh, my back. Conrad is a cutie. Anyway, my back hurts.